Good morning and welcome to this week's video. I am so excited that you're joining me today. Today we are out here at one of my little favorite local places to photograph a waterfall and to try out some new filters that I received from Freewell. So one of the things that I love about having like that go-to local location is that I can keep coming back time and time again, and I can find new compositions, I can try out new gear, and know that I'm at a place where I will almost guarantee to get a photo that I absolutely love. So I have photographed this waterfall at least a dozen times over the last like 5 years, and each time I try to find a new angle, a new way to photograph it and capture the essence of this waterfall. So I have a couple ideas in my mind of some new compositions that I haven't tried. So hopefully I'll be able to do those, execute it today. And then, as I kind of said, I have some new filters that I'm trying out. And so these filters are a variable neutral density filter from Freewell, and they have like a built-in circular polarizing filter in it as well. So I'm excited to kind of see what I think of these filters and just how well they function in a practical sense of like ease of use out in the field and stuff. So I'm excited to try out some new filters. I'm excited to photograph a waterfall. I'm excited you're joining me today. So I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna keep walking and go photograph a waterfall. So we made it down here to the waterfall, and while I'm the only one here, I'm going to take advantage and I'm going to try to find as many compositions that I can find before other people start showing up, because it is a weekend morning. This place will get busy, never fails. I'll probably have at least maybe a good 30, maybe I might be lucky and get an hour before somebody else shows up. So I'm going to not do a lot of talking and just try to take as many photos as I can in different compositions, try out these new filters. But it's just such a scenic, it is such a beautiful waterfall. And yeah, just gonna rapid fire, take some photos and share those photos with you in just a moment. So I will touch base with you again at some point to talk about any particular compositions that I may find or give you some thoughts about the variable neutral density filter. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up, grab my camera, and I'm gonna take some photos. All right, so I've done a couple compositions, and I had to throw on some water shoes so I could come out and wade a little bit into the pond. It's a really rocky bottom, but I had a pair of old canes that I hadn't worn in a long time and thought this would be perfect time to bring these out. So I was able to try to get a couple of compositions of getting a little bit closer to the waterfall, a little bit of different angles, all with my 24 to 70 millimeter lens. And thankfully right now the sun is that direction behind this big, huge rock wall, but eventually it will pop over. So time is always the essence with this location, because as soon as you get a little bit later in the day, the sun will be just straight down and glare galore and blowing out highlights. So anyways, one of the things with walking around in the waterfall that I think is kind of nice having this variable neutral density filter is I don't have to lug my other ones around. It's kind of all in one. So with this variable neutral density filter, it has a 3-stop, a 4-stop, 5, 6, and 7 stops. And what's really great is that there's like a little line and it stops, so you know exactly which number you're at, how many stops you are. And it's allowed me to, one, not have to worry about walking back and forth to grab a different neutral density filter. I can just have that one on there and just quickly change it. So it's actually, in this situation, it's actually kind of really nice to have a variable filter where I can just kind of click it to the next one. One of the photos that I just took was using the 7-stop, and the settings on that particular photo, 10 seconds, aperture is aperture is 7.1, ISO is 160, and I am at 70 millimeters for my focal length. So I actually really like that setting. I might do maybe a slightly slower shutter speed just to see what that looks like, maybe to like 15 seconds or something, just for giggles. Since I'm here, why not? But I think 10 seconds is pretty nice. I'm gonna change some camera settings, take some more photos, keep meandering around around here in the pond area. It was initially, I don't know if I said, initially it was really, really cold, like freezing. I was like, oh gosh, what am I doing? But my legs have gotten a little acclimated, so it's not as bad right now. So I'm gonna set my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 down over here on a rock over here, move around, take some more compositions. Probably going to swap to my 70 to 200, definitely swapping before I leave. Oh my gosh, there's like a mountain laurel that's like growing out of the rocks over here. I just was looking over there. Okay, cool. Definitely throwing on the 70 to 200 so I can kind of capture some of those mountain laurels that are up here. Thankfully, I am still the only one here, and hopefully I can just suck that in for all it's worth with my time here by myself. So I'm gonna shut up, set this down, take some more photos, and I'll share some photos with you right now, and we'll check back within here in just a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wrap up this week's video. The sun is just getting ready. We're probably maybe 5-10 minutes away from it poking over the side of the rock face and hitting the water. So we're gonna wrap this up. Overall, it was a fantastic morning. It was absolutely gorgeous. I'm so glad that I brought my water shoes so I could find some unique and different compositions that I haven't found before when I've come to photograph this waterfall. So really glad that I brought my water shoes. Composition wise, like I said, I found some unique ones and some different ones that I haven't done before, and I've been out here like a dozen times. That's one of the things that I love about a local place that you can keep coming back to again and again. It allows you to keep finding new compositions, and in a place that you know, so it's not like you're trying to like get it all. It's a place you can keep coming back to. I really enjoyed using the variable neutral density filters from Freewell. It was so easy when I was out there in the middle of the pond to adjust the neutral density stop from like 3-stop to like a 7-stop when I wanted to change that shutter speed to get a little bit more flowing water. So first impressions of it, very easy to use, very handy when I don't have a lot of free space to like easily change filters and stuff. So that, from that usability standpoint, I'm giving it like 2 thumbs up. I'll be curious to see once I edit the photos if I see any vignetting or coloration differences, but overall, first impressions are great of those filters. Other thoughts. Really glad that I brought my 70 to 200 millimeter lens today. I found some different compositions a little bit closer up, some vertical ones over here on this rock face, and also being able to zoom in on some of the plant life on the rock face was kind of nice also. So anyways, I'm going to dry off my feet, warm my toes back up, throw on my socks and my shoes, pack up my gear, and then head back out. So anyways, I really hope that you liked this video. I don't know what I was gonna say. I felt like I was gonna say something else, and then it just went poof, right out there, just floated away. So anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and the photos that I took. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with your friends and family. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I really hope that you do, so you can continue to come along on my photography adventures. Anyways, you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.